Hello and welcome back to this design tutorial. My name is Dia, professional designer with CADArtifex. Today we will be designing an interesting speaker. So let's dive right into it. First, make sure your units are set to millimeters. We'll begin by creating the plane. For that, invoke the sketch tool, select the right plane, invoke the line tool and create two coincident lines. And the dimension will give us angle 25. Yes, we'll finish it off and create the plane. Select plane along path and the end of the line. Now select the newly created plane and we'll start sketching. Invoke the ellipse and create ellipse from the origin. We'll give dimensions, width 150 and height 200. Okay. Now we'll make the offset. We'll give the offset distance as 5. Next step is extrude. We'll extrude. For that, select the profile and extrude by -50. We'll also give the taper angle -5. Okay. We have made the base of our speaker. Now we'll create the plane. For that, invoke the offset plane. Select the front face. From there we will give -5. Okay. Now select the new plane as sketching plane. For projecting, invoke the project tool and select the outer line of ellipse and OK. Now invoke the rectangle and sketch on this plane. From origin, create a rectangle. Okay. We'll get the dimensions from center to the last line. It is 40 mm. And we will give chamfer of distance 10 mm and to the opposite side also. Now we will adjust the line. Just follow my directions. We'll give the constraint from that point to the ellipse. Now our sketch is fully constrained from these lines because that is not required. The other side also will trim. Yes. Okay, now our profile is finished. The next step is creating another plane for second profile. From top plane, we'll create another plane of offset -100. Yes. Select the new plane as sketching plane and from there we'll create another ellipse. Yes. Invoke the ellipse tool. And vertically from the origin we'll create an ellipse. The dimension of width 30 mm and length we'll give as 50 mm. And also we'll give the distance from origin to the center of ellipse. Okay, let's adjust this first. Yes. From center to the origin it is 55. Now before finishing the sketch, we'll select the 3D sketch. Okay, make it right plane and from sketch palette select the 3D sketch. Invoke the spline tool, and from the center of the first profile to the second profile ellipse. Okay. Now make it right plane, and we will adjust the spline. Right plane, and we will adjust the spline. Okay. Here we will give the slight bend to get this curve. Yes. Okay, this looks fine. Now our center path is ready. Don't forget to off the 3D sketch. Okay. Now our next step is loft. Invoke the loft tool. Select this profile, first profile and second profile, and the center line. Okay. Now to make the speaker hollow, we will give feature. For that, invoke the shelf tool, select the front face, and give thickness of width 2 mm. Yes. Now to make the grill for the speaker, select the shelf face and we will extrude by 2.5 mm. Select it and give dimension of 2.5 mm. Yes. Now to make the perforation, select the extruded face as sketching plane. Invoke polygon and from here start sketching. We will give its number as 3. So we get triangle. And constraints, horizontal constraint. We'll give dimension. We'll give dimension of width 3 mm and distance from triangle to the top it is 2 mm. Okay. Now we will extrude cut it. For that, invoke the extrude tool, select the profile and give dimension of width minus 2.5 mm. Okay. Now we will give pattern. Invoke rectangular pattern. Select extrude feature from timeline. Select extrude feature from timeline in objects. Horizontal axis. Also here. Okay. In horizontal axis, we will give quantity as. Then we will adjust this. Okay. Drag the arrow. And we will stop when we reach our desired location. Okay. Now they are not overlapping. The distance looks fine. Okay, in vertical also we'll give the quantity as 20. Now adjust the perforations. Okay, from here drag it till bottom. Okay, now our profiles are not overlapping. Make sure your profiles are not overlapping. Yes, it will take some time. Okay, finally we have made the grill. Perforations looks fine. Now we'll create a plane. Select plane tangent to face at point. Select the face and the point is that corner. Yes. Now we have created the plane. We'll sketch in this plane. Okay. We are going to make buttons for the speaker. Invoke the rectangle tool. From origin, make it vertical, where I will create a rectangle. Of length 10 and width 4 mm. Now we'll give emboss. Select the profile and the face as this curved face, and we'll give depth of 2 mm. Yes. Okay. Now for these sharp edges we'll give fillet. Select rule fillet and we'll select the top face. Dimension is 1 mm of radius. Yes. Now for making on off button, we will pattern this feature. Select rectangular pattern, an object type, features, and select emboss and fillet feature. And axis, select this axis. In direction, symmetry, and quantity will give us 3. Okay, now we have designed the buttons. Yes. Now let's move on to the final and interesting phase of the design, which is rendering. For that, invoke the render workspace and select appearance. In appearance, we can choose the materials. Here I want leather. Okay, it's not downloaded. Let's put it for downloading. Meanwhile, we will add other materials. I've selected aluminum for this ring and gold for the grill. Hope our download is finished. Yes. Now let's add the leather. We have added the leather coating. Okay, let's go to design workspace. See, we have designed a speaker from scratch. Hope you have learned how to design a speaker in Fusion 360. In next videos, you will